Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to take a look at an offering from inside the From the Ashes box set from 1992. We are going to look at one of the monster inserts. There were about 8 or 9 monsters brought out in this box set. But today we're going to look at the Lyranikin or Black Treant. This would be some type of evil Treant. I did Treants a few months ago on the channel, and I talked about how I've used them as evil monsters, and here we have a formal one from the Ashes. So they are any forest, very rare, solitary, chaotic evil. One appears, armor class 0, 12 hit dice. I'm sorry, 12-inch movement, 7 to 12 hit dice. And then the Thaco adjusted accordingly. Number of attacks 2, it's variable. Special attacks, see below. Special defense is never surprised. Their size is huge. They have no magic resistance. Their size is huge. Lyranikin are treants that have become evil. This happens in a variety of ways. By magical change, the heart of the treant becoming rotted with blight, or in the case of very ancient treants, a festering hatred of those who destroy old forests. So the treant becomes consumed by a desire for revenge that becomes indiscriminate. Lyranikin may be physically indistinguishable from treants, but some 30% of them show obvious signs of severe blight, and have rotting barks, decaying and hanging branches, and the like. In combat, it attacks with 2 gnarled branch-like arms that are very powerful and inflict severe blows. Younger ones, 7-8 dice, inflict 2 to 16 points of damage per hit. Middle-aged ones have 9 to 10 hit dice and inflict 3 to 18 points of damage. Elder Tyrannikin have 11 to 12 hit dice and inflict 4 to 24 points of damage. Blighted specimens inflict -1 point of damage per die because their branches have become kind of soft with the blight, and the branch kind of crumbles when it hits. Like treants, Tyrannikin have lower armor class due to their very tough bark. Fire-based attacks against Lyranikin, Flame Blade, etc., are made at +4 with a +1 damage bonus. Tyrannikin save versus fire-based spells at -4. However, Tyrannikin that are blighted, 20% of the younger, 30% middle-aged, and 50% of elder, do not suffer these penalties against fire-based attacks due to the wetness of their rotted tissue. Unlike treants, Lyranikin cannot animate trees. Non-blighted Lyranikin can inflict structural damage as treants do. Again, with the blight, the limb becomes softer, kind of mushier, and so you can't inflict damage on that castle wall as you might be able to. And their habitat in society, they're solitary, vicious killers. They have lost their link with nature and have lost their ability to remain undetected in wilderness and forests. Lyranikin hate fire-using creatures and those who enter woodland with axe or saw. They have little treasure and no notion of the value of gold, gems, and such. And then their ecology is all Lyranikin have some ability to photosynthesize as necessary to survive. But severely blighted specimens have sharply reduced photosynthetic ability and attempt to extract nutrition through their roots, often by drenching them with the blood of forest creatures. Lyranikin sleep less than most treants, their anger and hatred driving them away quite alien to their good aligned relatives. They do not reproduce. Lyranikins that are non-blighted have the same lifespan as treants. Blighted specimens have shortened lives, but still considerable. Elder Lyranikin usually succumb to rot, blight, destruction by those who come to weed the evil presence out of the woods, or some similar cause. Treants will often try to subdue a Lyranikin and cure its blight, especially with very young or elder specimens. It seems highly likely that the Scarlet Brotherhood has captured treants and is experimenting with the use of blights that will turn the treants to evil, while not affecting their health or combat ability. These specially bred Lyranikins may well be placed within the Meadowwood to attack the defenders of Sundi, who spy on the eastern margin of that wood. There have been several reports of young Lyranikin and usual occurrence from that wood during the years of the Greyhawk Wars. So these are kind of neat. Lyranikin Black Treants would fit very well in the Vesvi, which I just covered not too long ago on the channel. But also the idea that the Meadowwood, which borders the area of Sundi, which I've also talked about quite a bit in my channel, that they would be appearing there because the Scarlet Brotherhood put them there. One big thing about the From the Ashes set is that the Scarlet Brotherhood was kind of the behind-the-scenes big bad evil guy group that was orchestrating this and orchestrating that, and they're the reasons that the Greyhawk Wars happen, and they overthrew several governments. more or less simultaneously, and have been powers behind the throne. I'm okay with that to a point. I thought that the From the Ashes box set gave way too much credit to the Scarlet Brotherhood and their coordination and their actual ability to overthrow governments. But I can absolutely understand if people left it in their campaign. In my campaign, the Scarlet Brotherhood are definitely a group to contend with, but they are not the be-all and end-all political movers in the Flenas. It's just how I've ruled it. But there you have it, just a quick look out of the From the Ashes box set on the Loranican, the Black Treant, a Blighted Treant. They're always fun, especially coming into this fall time of year. It's kind of neat to think about Treants going the way of evil and how you could deal with that in your campaign. But that's all I've got today on page 121. I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends. Also take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. And I'll see you next time on page 121.